Hey YouTubies. So I just watched a movie and I need to give a review about it. Only a 5-minute review. I just hit the timer. We have just under 5 minutes left. So I just watched the movie Let's Scare Jessica to Death. That's the title. That's the name of this movie. I can't say it's not original because it is. This movie does not live up to its title. I was not going to do a review about this movie. I just watched this movie because I was trying to find, as you guys know, or maybe as you don't, I don't know if I've mentioned, but I've been trying to find some horror movies to review, but I've been stumped this year for good ones to watch. If you have suggestions, please let me know. I will say that I've watched a ton of classics as well as some obscure ones. So I'm trying to find a good one that's scary more than anything, and that I haven't seen before, and I've been stumped to find some good ones. I came across one called Let's Scare Jessica to Death. The title alone made me do a double take, but I was reading and actually apparently it was supposed to be actually kind of suspenseful, if nothing else. But I watched this movie. I had no intention of doing a review. I just wanted to watch it to get into the spirit, because why not? But I watched it and I had to do a review because I am so mad. I am so mad that I'm speechless. I started watching it. I actually started watching it last night, and for those of you who know, I hate stopping a movie halfway through, but I had to stop it because blah, 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 life. I had to go to bed and sleep because, things and stuff. And I can talk about, even though this is 5 minutes, I can waste time talking about this because my review of this movie is going to be short. I finished it just now. I thought, let's finish it. I was actually kind of into it, as sort of dated as it was. It's from, I think, the late 70s, 77 or so. I don't even know. I don't care. You can probably see where this is going. The acting, it was a style. It was a very, very realistic style. In fact, I would venture to say at least half the script was just improvised. And I don't mean improvised. I should say it was very natural. And if they wanted to say something, they would just say it half the time. Which, that's fine. I appreciate that. I actually do kind of like it if you're going for realism. But horror movies very rarely have a realistic style. And out of the ones that do, very, very rarely of the ones that have a realistic style actually work. I'm not saying they need to look fake and be fake, because we all know I hate fakeness and phoniness, but there needs to be some kind of style to add to the immersion because it's a horror movie. If supernatural things are happening, it's really hard to sell that it's also happening in real life. The music that you hear is special, and it's really hard. I think Guillermo del Toro is a very what am I trying to say? He's a very rare a creator who can have a sort of bit of realism in addition to the supernatural. And there is other directors and creators who can do that as well. But I digress. So the acting in Let's Scare Jessica to Death was natural, but long story short, there was no tension in the movie at all. At times it would try to build tension, but then would just let it seep out as if it's like you're filling up a balloon, big, 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 and then you just let it go and let it deflate. The tension was deflated. Any tension, as rare as it was in this movie, was just deflated. And that's unfortunate. Actually, my favorite part of the movie was probably the first half hour. And nothing happens in the first half hour. I mean, I think that's saying something. There is some supernatural stuff that happens, but who cares? There were two intense moments. One of which this lady's coming at Jessica, go figure, the main character, and she has a knife and she's coming at her, and that was tense. Another moment was at the end when she was very, very, and spoiler alert, when she was beating this guy over the side of a boat with a thing. Other than that, not much happened. One moment she almost drowned. And that was about it. The music choice. Sometimes the music would be a very mellow folk song sound. Oh, that's 5 minutes. Well, bye everybody. See you when I see you. 5 stars. 5 out of 10. Bye. See you when I see you. Love, 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 love. Don't waste your time on Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Don't waste your time. Not worth it. Bye. I forgot to mention, I'm wearing my Ghostbusters shirt because, if you want to see a good movie about ghosts, watch this. Or just a good movie, watch Ghostbusters. Don't watch this movie.